Candidates, this is a report about OPEC, oil production producing countries, reducing the production per day. This is viewed by some as a view to raise the price of oil, and OPEC countries says it is to stabilize prices. A report.
You may have noticed that oil prices are up again. It's not because of any new disruption. It's not because of fresh escalations in Ukraine. It is because oil producers deliberately made that choice. I am talking about OPEC and its allies, the cartel of oil-producing countries. They held a meeting in Vienna on Wednesday. It was the first in-person meeting since the COVID-19 pandemic. Most experts were predicting an output cut, and that is exactly what it did. They agreed to slash oil production by 2 million barrels per day. What was their justification? Apparently, to stabilize the markets.
Our priority now is stabilizing market. Now, we could be accused of wanting to influence market.
Why now? This is OPEC's largest cut since 2020 during the pandemic. What explains this timing? Simply put, because the money is good. In the past, OPEC countries were happy when oil was trading between $70 and $80, but this year the revenue has been bumper. When Russia invaded Ukraine, oil prices rose to more than $120 per barrel. So the OPEC countries got used to it. With an economic crisis around the corner, they want to build up a cushion. Is the technical part of OPEC's decision. What about the political aspect of it? The United States was pushing OPEC to increase oil production. In July, Joe Biden had traveled to Saudi Arabia to reset his ties with the kingdom. What does Riyadh do? The exact opposite. They have ganged up with Russia to reduce oil output. The White House has called this decision short-sighted. Listen in.
OPEC's decision to cut production's quotas is short-sighted while the global economy is dealing with the continued negative impact of Putin's invasion of Ukraine. Look, it's clear that OPEC Plus is aligning with Russia with today's announcement.
Aligning with Russia. That's a serious allegation to make. The fact is, this oil cut reveals America's loosening influence over Saudi Arabia. Not only have they not condemned Putin's war, now they are siding with him to increase oil prices. The NOPEC bill aims to change that. It would allow U.S. courts to hear antitrust cases against OPEC members. Now, this bill has a lot of gray areas, like what kind of power can the U.S. courts have over a foreign power? Will it affect diplomatic relations? To strike a deal with Venezuela, sort of like a quid pro quo. The U.S. will ease sanctions on Venezuelan oil, and in return, the president, Nicolas Maduro, will hold free and fair elections in 2024. Just to be clear, neither side has confirmed this deal. It is purely based on reports in U.S. media. But if true, they reveal how desperate Joe Biden is. Remember, November is election month in America. One of the biggest poll issues is the rising energy prices. So Biden seems to be trying everything to keep the markets calm. He made one U-turn with Saudi Arabia. Now he could be making another U-turn with Venezuela. Tells you how powerful oil is in politics. We on now.
Yeah. So this is the news report about, say, the OPEC reducing the production. It's just for information. This message will be of use for people appearing for interview in the next few days. Because, in today's interview in Federal Bank also, they are asking questions about what is happening now. For example, Credit Suisse, they are asking. So be ready for such questions. Thank you. Thank you so much. Best wishes.